Somewhere between what we are and what we dream lies a question: what if I left it all behind? The job, a ladder to nowhere, the money, a heavy pocket, and an empty soul. The comfort, a soothing illusion that quietly became a prison. The perpetuating routine of living, yet lifeless. A breathless existence. So I leapt, not knowing what awaited, soared into the boundless unknown, held only by a quiet hope of finding what I am looking for. Flying over Mexico, I felt it. A pool. The unknown below, calling my name, promising nothing but the chance to feel alive.
The awakening could be said to be the moment when you realize you're in prison. The moment when you experience another reality. The moment when you see there are other ways of looking at it all. I'm not talking about other places in your thought process, but other.
I was searching for meaning, for enlightenment, for the true home. I imagined it would be found in temples or in the wisdom of the stars. But meaning isn't found. It's uncovered, layer by layer. In Oaxaca, I found a heartbeat outside of my own. A rhythm of joy woven into the fabric of life. It was in the laughter spilling from doorways. The sway of bodies lost in dance. And the soft hum of a city alive with its own cadence. Each moment was a thread, vibrant and unbroken, pulling me into a tapestry of connection and belonging.
You have to imagine even this tool she's using to throw it through the loom, you have to wrap the yarn around that. It's just such an intricate process. Every single thing is like...
Life's fabric is much like this, woven with intention and care. Each strand, a moment. Each color, an emotion. And like the Zapotec star, the diamond of life, its patterns tell a story of beginnings and ends, chaos and harmony. But colors do not come without sacrifice. Insects crushed, their tiny lives yielding vibrant pigments. Flowers plucked. Flowers and insects, their essence transformed into dyes. Gift us hues that fashion our world and reflect our spirit. In their silent offering, They teach us gratitude, a cycle of giving and receiving where life finds its meaning.
And even just making this yarn in itself is a long job to put the little pieces of yarn into into this. So each step of the process to make one thing is so much effort and work.
As the yarn is dyed, its transformation depends on perfect timing, precise heat, and the artisan's patience. So too, meaning unfolds, not forced, but nurtured.
Beautiful.
Revealed through the interplay of life's moments.
They have to harvest these plants, then they have to let them dry, ferment them for 6 months, then you have to mix them.
Different ones have different things that they
Follow
mix
the
them
bug's
with. Like
life
the red
cycle.
one's lime, but lime's not for everyone. The indigo, they mix mescal for the increasing the color and stuff. And different plants have different things they mix them with.
Super deep process.
That's hard.
And when you look at the rugs, you don't think of how much effort goes into it on the outside. You think, oh yeah, they made it. But
And a lot of them does
every
this,
single step.
right?
Oh, thank you. Can I kiss you? Please? See? Thank you so much.
I began to see the threads of my life, disconnected, frayed, slowly realigning into something whole. The beginning and the end were not opposites, but part of the same eternal pattern. I had chased meaning in the noise of the city and the silence of solitude. But meaning isn't chased. It's revealed in the spaces where ego dissolves and the soul speaks. Show me the direction of home. Show me the direction of home. In the hills of Teotihuacan, I took the sacred mushroom with a reverence and specific intentions. Each breath became a prayer, each intention a thread in the sacred weave of existence. As the shaman started singing, I became the mushroom, rooted in earth, bowing down to the ground, rising by the pull of the stars, flowing with the rhythm of the cosmos. Each consciousness, seen and unseen, present in that very moment, in that very space, all connected like parts of a tree, all contributing to a grand purpose, but each one serving a unique part. A feminine voice whispered, "This is your role, yours alone, and not of another. No one else can take it." Then faces around the fire transformed into streams of light, dispersing into the space, into the infinite. Planets, souls, all creations, time came and went. But what only remained was me and a projection of a man, a story of a lifetime, an essence of whom there exists an ambiguous connection to my own, yet to be deciphered. I asked the spirit of mushroom to show me the direction of home. Is this home? My breaths almost faded as my heart wrestled with the visions unveiled. My tears fell, carrying these beliefs and fear of the detachment from the reality I've always known, until I was shown different angles of reality that existed. The physical reality, the reality in my thoughts, but the presented reality in that very moment of awareness was ever so pure, so divine, that it felt right and the most real. I didn't know who I am anymore. Who I am didn't matter anymore. It just felt like I was a consciousness, seeing all these fragments of realities. And I stayed there, in the stillness, for a while. Slowly, deeper and deeper, each breath carried whispers of clarity. I returned to my intentions. Show me how to be a good mother, a good lover. Whispering to the universe, show me how to be a good mother, a good lover. The voice told me to love unconditionally, to love without expectations, to love life, to love creation, to love myself, to love and respect love.
Most of our images of love in our society have to do with romantic love. They are poetic love. They are interpersonal love. I love you, you love me, we love each other. There is another kind of love that is not interpersonal. We call it conscious love, Christ's love, God's love. When you grow up in a society of conditional love, which most of us have grown up in because of the way in which we are socialized, we end up very needful for love. It's as if there's something in us that's very hungry. And so when we meet somebody who has the key to unlock something in us, we experience that we are in love, and we say, I am in love with you. What we're really saying is, you are the key stimulus that is releasing the mechanism in me that allows me to be in love. You're my connection. And as my connection, I want to possess you because I'm hungry to be in this state in my being. I have come into the place of love in my being. And everything is beautiful suddenly. But it only happens when you're around. And the tendency is to want to possess the beloved, which, as you and I both know, is one of the quickest ways to destroy the experience. That love has in it fear because somebody's going to die or go away or find another lover or something. That's interpersonal romantic love. But now take that image. The key stimulus is something that opens you to the place in yourself where you are love. And through the spiritual practices and through understanding the metaphysics and through opening yourself, you find yourself starting, whether you call it awareness, where you draw your awareness back from thought, or through meditation, through devotion, through study, you find yourself starting to rest in the place of presence in your being, which has the quality of that openness, that boundarylessness, that intuitive heart space where you experience that you are in love. But now you are no longer dependent on an external thing to awaken you to it. You're beginning to rest in it. So you are beginning to be love. And once you have that spiritual perspective that allows you to keep your heart open in the hell and the pain and the grief and the stuff, then you can start to be in love with another human being without feeling the possessive quality about it. Because you should be able to do what you do with another human being without forgetting that you love this soul as a soul. Not their actions, but their essence, their being. I am meets I am in love. Not romantic love, not possessive love, not needful love, not jealous love, not the polarity of love and hate in the ocean of love, because you can add on, I am love. I am love.
Please protect my heart. Please protect my heart. I ask the universe
Please protect my
to
heart.
protect my heart.
Please protect my heart.
The shaman told me to speak up, to wait,
Please protect my heart.
to be patient, to trust, to surrender my pain, lay my belly to the earth, let go of the emotions, to feel with my heart and intuition.
I'm not asking you what your emotions are at this moment. I am love. I am awareness. I am energy. Feel your whole body as merely a pulsating pattern of energy. All of your thoughts as forms of energy. See it all as just patterns and patterns of energy. I am the spirit made manifest. I am the spirit made manifest. I am what I am, and I am God. All of the difficulties with your body, all of the difficulties in your social world, all of the difficulties in your personality, all will fall into perspective as you recognize I am. Some of them will disappear because you won't need them anymore. And some of them you will understand as the perfect expression of the working out of your karma, and you will allow them to continue. Who I am is not vulnerable. When your body dies, I am. And if you can learn how to talk to God or talk to your inner guru, open your heart, be in an intimate relationship with your beloved, talk to the Divine Mother, be in love with the Spirit of God, open your heart in the inner chambers and say to your beloved, let me know you. Let me merge into you. Let me even pass by my separateness of my love for you to become one with you. That's the prayer. When you pray to God, pray for God.
What if I left it all behind? It was then I realized this journey isn't about escape. It's about surrender to the self, to the world, to what lies beyond understanding. Maybe this trip is trying to teach me to have faith in God again. Maybe what I was actually looking for was God. I was looking for God.
The soul is using the experiences of incarnation to get lost in, then to awaken out of, to see one's predicament, and to get to the point where one can be, as Christ said, in the world but not of the world.
Everywhere you look, you see what you're looking for. When you're looking for God, everywhere you look, you see God. In the cities, in your relationships, in the eyes of a stranger, in this world of anger and corruption and chaos. Everywhere you look, you see what you're looking for. When you're looking for God,
Dakota.
all you see is God.
You try. Just see.
This time, I asked God, how can I be a light to the people, to humanity, help the world awaken somehow? Show me the way. In a fairly lit room amidst the bustling noise of Mexico City, God spoke to me through the voice of the man who appeared in my vision. That is not the right question. How can you be a light to yourself?
Something like that.
That's the right question.
What could it possibly mean to transform the world? The transformation doesn't begin with an institution. We don't organize to transform the universe. We don't get a God squad together to do it. We start with the individual human heart. We start right here inside ourself. And when your apparatus of perceiving and sensing is transformed, then everywhere you walk, there is only God. And everybody that you meet has an opportunity to see God in themselves when they look into your eyes, because you are a mirror, because that's what you are looking at in them. And when people come to you and they are angry, do you see the anger? Wherever you look, you see what you're looking for. When you're in your ego, you see the anger. When you're looking for God, you know what you see? All you see is God. Right in the human heart, the whole process starts. The great transformation that is underway, that is labeled by so many labels. It's labeled as narcissism, self-preoccupation, as the generation of me-ism, as decadence. But maybe it's a reawakening and a re-understanding that the basic institution is the human heart, the individual human heart. No bureaucracy will transform earth into heaven, but a human heart, your heart, can do it. It takes only one heart to start the whole chain.
taxi y lo compré para ti. A mí me dice la guayaba, y a mí me dice la guayaba, y a mí me dice la guayaba, que me siguen las mujeres. Ay, yo soy el picao, aunque no tengo mucho pegue. Yo no sé por qué será, porque me siguen las mujeres. Soy el picao, aunque no tengo mucho pegue. Yo no sé por qué será, porque me siguen las mujeres. Y a mí me dicen lo guayaba, y a mí me dicen lo guayaba, lo guayaba, porque tengo lo que quieren. ¿Cuál otro? Hacer que el bailador, porque tiene gracia para mover sus sabores y a ella les gusta como lo mueve el centro. Ya llegó Sergio el bailador, llegó Sergio el bailador, ya llegó Sergio el bailador, está en la fama de San Nicolás, ya llegó Sergio el bailador, está con su amigo, está con un amigo, conecta los bares, botellas de vino, ese bailador, mi corazón, es enamorado, pero es maricón. Todos los bailes no pueden faltar. Más de bailar, las muchachas lindas no quieren bailar. Están esperando a ser el bailador. Que tiene gracia para mover el sabor. Y a ella le gusta como la mueve el señor. Ya llegó.
More about the road. Love has to spring spontaneously from within. It is no way amenable to any form of inner or outer force. True love is unconquerable and irresistible, and it goes on gathering power and spreading itself until eventually it transforms everything, everyone whom it touches.
So everything that we've been to so far is so priceless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Muy hermosa.
Beautiful. Magic.
Yo también quiero cantar. Ustedes canten también.
Love is the real magic.